is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the North. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Blue Devils will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So North Carolina's offense will be first on the attack. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that the fan.
There he goes. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. They go right back to it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, haul it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. Making side adjustments here. Lopez to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Smith takes the handoff.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Sellers. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
The Blue Devils will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Ridden out of bounds at the big play for this offense. And the Tar Heels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Lopez wants to fire. Got his man quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. Lopez to pass. A little screen to the running back. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable, because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that 4th down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Might be calling a hot route. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They're working that left side, and they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And the Blue Devils backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Sellers. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Power football with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Tyler. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Hey, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good change-up. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
He'll pull it on the read. Still on his feet at the 45. Breaks into the open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Blue Devils are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working that left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Duke. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come? Get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And
a lot of space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Courtney. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Lopez wants to fire. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's French. He's got it out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. Backs looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Big guy tries to barrel in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. They march 72 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. He's able to get the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Puts it out of the air. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Slips through the line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. Lopez to pass. They're setting up the screen. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's caught. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just check downs or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical, and he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the second level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Raymond. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whiffs, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. At the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Courtney. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Sellers. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pulls it in down the sideline. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
On the play. 2nd down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lopez wants to fire. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Lost one this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. It's Tyler. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground.
Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Blue Devils trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. That's room for the quarterback to run and a lot of receivers for the defense to contend with. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
Touchdown, Duke. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisville may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from L&N Stadium every time. The Cards have been racking up road wins since the Lee Corso days, and they'll get another one today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Lopez to pass. Here's a heat. With the catch, it's Smith. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. Take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's French. At midfield, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So a drive there of 84 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. The give to the tailback. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Grab near the sticks. It's Sellers. There he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Past the 30.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football. And now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback. And right now, this defense has no answer for him.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got it in the middle. It's Courtney. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Lopez wants to fire. Got a man. At the 45 on his way. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They just keep firing. The sure hands, it's Smith. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
Got a man. It's Smith.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Now, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up third down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display, and that sweet return there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Lopez to pass. Takes the easy completion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Courtney. Touchdown, North Carolina! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Mississippi State has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up by 25 over James Madison. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Looking for space. It's French.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, the running back has it. He's got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And as time is dwindling away in this one, the offense is set up. First and goal, a great opportunity to get the go-ahead score.
When an offense starts to get inside the 5, defensively, I get more and more aggressive. I get closer and closer to my guy. I got to understand that ball comes out and it's tight windows. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to run it in. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment?
Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the move. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He's looking to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here comes the heat. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Let's it fly. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Bowman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it